Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another week of the Finishing Blow, which actually marks 1 month since I started it. Even though it's not really like a month of videos, it's more like 4 videos over the course of 4 weeks, but it's still a month. It's still a month in my book. And my book counts. It's a very tiny book, and I keep it on me at all times because it's mine. But yeah, in my book, that's a month. So, high five. Yeah, that was a good one. So it's early today. It's really, really early. It's not that early. It's like 9 something. But the sun is in a completely different area than I thought it was going to be. In the sky, I didn't think it was going to be there yet. I was like, sun doesn't rest till like what, 12? I was proven wrong today. I learned something new. 9 o'clock and it's already out. That's not cool. So, I do want to apologize in advance. If you guys were looking for my review yesterday, I didn't get to post it till like later that night. My internet was down. It sucked. I don't know what's going on with my internet. But if I leave it alone for a day, it'll just fix itself. It's really weird. So I did get it up yesterday, so technically it was that day, but it wasn't until like 8 o'clock that night. Sorry about that. Another apology. Man, I'm gonna be apologizing a lot. Must be my Asian day. For those of you that don't get that joke, I'm half Japanese, so on my Japanese days, I'll just apologize profusely. See, I already lost my train of thought. Okay, July 4th, I didn't post anything. And that wasn't an internet issue, that was just a lack of stuff to write about. And also, the sun is in my face. What the? Just gonna go this way. There was shade over there like 10 minutes ago. I bet my lens is flaring. That doesn't sound appropriate. Alright, well I'm just gonna walk back and forth in front of this park, I guess. My shade ratio was diminishing quickly. But yeah, so July 4th I couldn't find anything to write about, and I wasn't having a social life. Nobody invited me. I wouldn't have gone anyways. It's nothing against you personally, I don't like people. That's why I'm out here in the forest area, standing in an apartment complex, talking where people can hear me no matter what I say. Pretty much proves I'm antisocial, right? It doesn't, but trust me, I'm antisocial, and also trust me, I'm a wuss when it comes to scary things. Now you know. You know more about me than I know about you. So, yeah, I couldn't find anything on July 4th. I posted a teaser for Assassination Games, which used to be called Weapon. That's got Jean-Claude Van Damme and Scott Adkins on it. It's a trailer. I mean, it doesn't look that amazing. Scott Adkins needs more recognition, and I haven't seen Jean-Claude Van Damme in a film in forever. I know he's done them, I just haven't. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen a Jean-Claude Van Damme film, now that I think about it. Yeah, you guys can, go ahead, you can yell at me. I know, I'm a bad person. Like Kickboxer and all, I thought about watching them, I just never watched it. Sorry about my hair, by the way. It's gonna change like every week. If you haven't noticed, like if you go back to like even my first video, I bet you my hair's already longer. My hair grows fast. I don't like it. I hate it. So, what else was I talking about? What else happened this week? Put up a trailer or a teaser for The Beast. It's a Korean film. I don't know. I mean, some people are excited about it, but it's one of those that's like really fast edits, and it could be just for the trailer. Ooh, I can go this way. The sun's gone. Thank you, sun. But it's just a quick little trailer that's got like edits here and there. It doesn't represent the full movie, I'm sure. Korean films, I mean, they do good when it comes to action, but I haven't watched that many yet. I'm starting to. I watched this movie called The Man from Nowhere, which I think I talked about showing interest with like last week when I was talking about Netflix. But man, that movie messes with your emotions. People have been telling me that not all Korean films are depressing, but from like the 3 that I've seen, they're really depressing, and I don't like things that mess with my emotions, like women. That's not true. Anyways, so Man from Nowhere was a good film. I probably won't do a review about it since it's not really it's got fighting in it, but it's not like, it's more of like a thriller. It's a good movie though. If you want to watch it, just don't watch it at 8 in the morning like I did. I don't know what I was thinking. It's like depressed for the entire day. Anyway, speaking of Korean movies and depressed, they're redoing Old Boy, I guess, in the States. And I didn't do an article about that because everybody, pretty much anybody that cares, I think already knows about it. I don't care, I'll be honest. How can you like that movie? It's twisted. Even if it's a remake, the only time I'll watch Old Boy ever again is if I slam my face into a wall and have amnesia. Like, ugh. I bought that movie in like high school off eBay because it was back when I didn't know better. And I let a friend borrow it after I watched it, and he moved and he lost it and he was all guilty, and I was just like, dude, I never need to see that movie again. You guys are twisted people for liking that film, gotta say. If you haven't seen it, don't blame me if my opposite promotion of the film makes you want to go watch it, because it's messed up. Whew. Alright, so now we're talking about stuff that I haven't even written on my article on my website. It's okay though, because there wasn't really anything on the website. Other than that, what did we talk about? Donnie Yen met his own personal goal of fighting all of his idols, which when you think about it is a really messed up goal, but he fought Jimmy Wang Yu and Wu Sha. My voice is leaving me already. Alright, so yeah, he fought Jimmy Wang Yu and Wu Sha. He fought Jackie Chan in Shanghai Nights and Twins Effect 2, which most people don't even remember Twins Effect 2 because it's not that good of a movie, and he's only in it for a bit. If you want to see what Jackie Chan's son looks like, you should watch that, like watch the trailer or something, and you'll see what his son's like, the main guy in the movie. Who else did Donnie fight? He fought Jet Li in Hero and Once Upon a Time in China 2. And he fought Sammo Hung in a, like what, SPL or Killzone, I guess depending on where you live. And Ip Man 2, he fought Sammo, so he's saying that he made his own like personal goal of fighting all of his idols, which is cool. He hasn't fought Tony Jaa yet, which I thought was kind of weird. I mean, I know that Tony Jaa's actually younger than him, but they were, before Tony Jaa became a monk, they were going to do a movie together, so that'd be kind of cool. I'd like to see Donnie Yen fight Tony Jaa. But congrats to Donnie, meeting your goal. Maybe someday I can fight all of my idols too, except they won't go nearly as well as how his went. But, and then lastly, I don't know if I should talk about this or not. There's people down there already. Sun on one side and people on the other. I don't know where to hold you guys. I'm already tan. I tanned yesterday, kind of. Not on purpose. I look more Asian now. If you probably can't see it. Probably doesn't translate well on the screen. So, I think that lady just waved at me. Okay, I don't know. I was gonna wave back, now I just made it awkward. Either she was talking very enthusiastically to the lady in the car, or she was waving at me. Okay, I don't know if you can see me. I'm gonna turn back around. The sun is all up in my business. So, yeah, I don't think she was waving at me. If she waves, just wave back, so, you know, I don't feel so rude. My train of thought is gone. Oh, okay, so I was talking about the last article that I wrote. I don't know if it's true or not, so I mean, I feel kind of weird talking about it because it's like has to do with the government. But here we go. Apparently, the Chinese filmed the what was it, like the beginning of the Great Revival, I think is what it's called. I was gonna say the founding of the Republic, but that's another politically charged Chinese film. But that movie came out this week, I think it was this week or last week. And to boost their ticket sales, like they're having movie theaters print off tickets for their movie regardless of what that person's going to watch. So say if you're going to watch Transformers, they'll print off a ticket for the Great Revival, and then they'll mark it off with like a Sharpie and then write what movie you want to watch, right? Which seems really weird, but the thing is, they're getting those sales. So A, they're going to be at the top of the box office regardless of like who did better. Say for example like Transformers, like it's going to do better than Transformers because they're messing with the ticket sales. And secondly, not that I really like Transformers, but like they're taking sales from those movies because they're not getting their money for people that are going to see their movies. So it's really messed up if you think about it. Like, I don't know why they have to go through like that much of an extreme to make themselves look good. But I know it's not. I know it's not just China. Japan does it too. So I'm sure pretty much any country would do that. But it's just weird. I don't know why they do that. So shame on you, Chinese government. They're gonna censor this video. I'm gonna I'm gonna see it on YouTube 2 days from now, and just half of my dialogue is gonna be bleeped out. That'd be awesome. Sounds like a curse. So anyways, that's this week. I did a review for Blood and Bone. I apologized about the review earlier. I didn't tell you what it's for. But yeah, Blood and Bone with Michael Jai White. I don't know. I'll let you guys read it and see for yourself. He was Black Dynamite, which I haven't seen yet. I need to watch that movie too. But I figured I wasn't the target audience. But that's racist. So, but no, Michael Jai White looks like an amazing fighter though. I think he needs a bigger shot at doing some films. He always gets cut out of stuff. Like I watched Kill Bill 1 and 2, and he got cut out of those. So it's kind of messed up. I'd be afraid to cut him out of anything. He'd punch my face in so hard. He fights Bob Sapp. If you know who Bob Sapp is, I do, because I went to Japan when Bob Sapp was big. This is a completely off story, but I'm going to tell it anyways. I bought my little brother a Bob Sapp alarm clock. He hates it. It was like $100. Oh man, it was the best gift I've ever bought him. He hated it so much that his body learned to wake up before his alarm would go off. Like, that's how much he despised that alarm clock. So you're welcome, bro. So what do I want to finish on something positive. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys about something that I've been thinking about doing, and I'm probably gonna do it this week or this coming week. I'm gonna post a fight scene that I've done, and you guys are thinking, Kelly can't fight. Well, I'm here to prove you right. I can't. It's actually a written fight scene, and I don't know how many of you guys actually know, I'm trying to be a writer eventually, so I figured that it'd be cool to like post some fights online, get some feedback, some criticism, hate mail, you know, can never have too much hate mail. But I'm gonna post it probably later this week. I'm not sure when. It's not gonna be a weekly thing. It'll probably be, like, I would say once a month or once every three or 4 weeks. You know, kind of like those actual people that film stuff. You know, I'm just not talented and lazy. You know, they have to film and choreograph and edit, do sound. I just have to write it on a piece of paper and type it. So in that sense, I'm a terrible person. But once a month, I think I can do it. I think I can handle that. If I can stockpile more concepts, more fights that I don't think about doing, we'll do it more than that. But otherwise, look forward to that. I'll post it. I'll probably post it on, give it its own tab or something like that so you guys can find it right away. Post in the comments if you like it or if you don't, or what you thought about it. I'll tell you in advance. I'm terrible at naming things. People. I don't name objects, I name people. But yeah, it's bad. I can't. No talent there. It's probably why my parents named me Kelly. They, not saying they're not talented, they just, maybe they were bad at naming too. Because I don't have an Asian name in my, anywhere, first, middle, or last. But anyways, I'm rambling now, it's hot, and I'm gonna collapse. So, thanks for sticking with me. I know that I rambled a lot last week, so hopefully this one wasn't as bad. But, I'm hoping we get some more news next week. I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's nothing big. Man, I just assumed that it would be, you know, that genre would keep going, so hopefully it's just a slow week. Maybe everybody is celebrating July 4th in China. Makes sense, you know. They invented fireworks, so maybe they just, you know, any occasion where people use fireworks, they do it too. Sounds like a good excuse. Alright, I'm done. I'm sleep deprived and hot, sweating all over the place. Thanks for hanging around. I'll see you guys next week. This is K Miller, and this week has been finished.